JMP students are the kind of doctors I want for my children. They're the kind of doctors I want for my community because they're doctors who will know not only how to take care of patients, how to be compassionate with patients, how to sit and listen to their patients. They'll also be people who are going to be able to solve some of the greatest health equity challenges that we have ahead of us. And so I think the Joint Medical Program produces students who are uniquely suited to do all of those things. And as a mom, as a pediatrician, and as the director of the Joint Medical Program, these are the folks I want taking care of my kids and of my community.
I studied public health in undergrad, and so I really wanted to pursue a medical school education that aligned with my passion for public health while also incorporating social justice and anti-racism, and the JMP was the perfect fit.
The UC Berkeley-UCSF Joint Medical Program, known in short as the JMP, stands at the forefront of medical education and is distinguished by its commitment to advancing health equity and social justice.
That's the beauty of it, is that it's student-driven, and it includes social aspects of medicine, and this is all about health equity and justice. So very frequently, in addition to exploring, say, biochemistry or physiology of some topic, they would also explore, okay, what is the equity angle of this? Or why are people, black people or indigenous people or Latinx people, why do they have different outcomes? How are they differentially affected? And what are the root causes of these?
Through its innovative curriculum, the JMP aims to cultivate leaders who integrate medicine, public health, and community health into their future medical practice. The Alameda-Contra Costa Medical Association is proud to have been an integral partner in this mission since the JMP's inception in 1969. This enduring collaboration has created a legacy of support for exceptional students, fostering a new generation of physicians committed to transformative, community-centered healthcare.
The JMP is really focused on collaboration, not competition, which shows in every aspect of the way that we learn.
We have a very active change maker curriculum, and so we actually are teaching our students the skills that they need to go out into the world to look at unjust policies, look at structures, look at how organizations are run, and think about how might we do things in a way that moves justice forward, that advances social justice.
It's how I listen to my patients, it's how I make sure they have what they need, it's how I make sure they have food, if they have food insecurity. It's how I dealt with a family yesterday who I realized they were having trouble making it to their appointments because they had no transportation. It's everything. It's also my advocacy out of work. I feel very strongly for what I fight for in terms of human rights outside of work. That's one of the reasons why I went to the JMP, and I take that with me.
I actually am a first-generation college and graduate student, and I come from a low-income background, and so I can't, I think, emphasize enough how much financial support means to students like me, because, of course, we're coming from a family, or we're coming from a community space as medical students too, and not just operating as like in a vacuum. We have, I think the stressors of finances is a really big component and barrier to to medical education. And I think in a sense these scholarships also support research, and I think in our classes we talk a lot about how research is a lot of times driven by funding and driven by who is interested in what, and what type of communities have power and voice in deciding what research is valid and what research is valuable. And so that means that sometimes a lot of underserved or underrepresented communities might not actually be represented in the research that we're seeing. And so funding and research and like financial support in research is such a big help in terms of really bridging that gap and bridging those barriers.
For me, I'm doing research on overdose and exactly what leads to overdose in San Francisco, and the opportunity to get funding from ACCMA has really allowed me to pursue this passion when other organizations may not be so willing to provide funding.
The students who come from the JMP are so prepared. They're so prepared from the moment they start seeing patients. They know how to take a history, they know how to do a physical, they know how to present, they know how to think about a differential diagnosis on their own. And they're really strong, and I think anyone we can give that opportunity to, all the better.
At ACCMA, we remain dedicated to shaping the future of healthcare by supporting our developing medical workforce. We're deeply grateful to all contributors to our scholarship initiatives and invite others to join this vital mission. Every gift, regardless of size, is an investment in our community's health, empowering future physicians and strengthening our local healthcare workforce. Together, we can build a healthier, more equitable future for all.